In the days of yesteryear, a Chinese rice farmer was working at his hilltop farm. He saw the ocean swiftly withdraw from the shore, much like a huge animal crouching just before it pounces on its prey. He instinctively knew that a huge tidal wave would quickly follow. Seeing his neighbors working in their fields by the seashore, and knowing their only means of escape was to run to the hills, he set fire to his rice field and then furiously rang the temple bell as a warning to them. From the seashore, his neighbors saw the fire and rushed to help him. From the safety of his hilltop, they watched the water as it swirled over the fields they had just left. They knew their safety had been bought at a price. Do we ever reflect on what has been bought for us at a price? Our freedom was bought at a price. Lincoln paid for the freeing of slaves with his life. Many of us enjoy things today that were bought at a price. Some of the best educated people in America today got that way because from the time they were born, their parents set aside money on a regular basis to pay for their education. Many of us enjoy good health because scientists have spent time in laboratories, researching and finding drugs and medicines that improve our health. The list is endless. But do we ever take time to write a note, make a phone call, or otherwise express appreciation to those who bought our pleasures and luxuries with their own sacrifice? You would be amazed at the response you will get if you do. The recipient of your compliment will be delighted, and you will feel even better than the recipient does. Something as simple as a smile can bring amazing results. When you smile at someone, he or she spontaneously smiles back. Even people who might have frowns on their faces, who are desperately in need of a smile, will usually return yours. They'll feel better because of their own smile, which came as a result of your smiling at them. You'll feel better in the process. As the old saying goes, a smile is a little curve that sets a lot of things straight. Give it a try, and you'll be glad you did. The truth is that the universe has been answering you all of your life, but you cannot receive the answers unless you are aware. Be aware of everything around you, because you are receiving the answers to your questions in every moment of the day. The channels those answers can come through are unlimited. They could be delivered in the form of a newspaper headline that attracts your attention, or overhearing someone speaking, or a song on the radio, or signage on a truck passing by, or receiving a sudden inspiration. Remember to remember and become aware. I have found on my own life and in others' lives that we do not think well of ourselves or love ourselves completely. To not love ourselves can keep what we want from us. When we don't love ourselves, we are literally pushing things away from us. Everything we want, whatever it may be, is motivated by love. It is to experience the feelings of love in having those things: youth, money, the perfect person, job, body, or health. To attract the things we love, we must transmit love, and those things will appear immediately. The catch is, to transmit the highest frequency of love, you must love yourself, and that can be difficult for many. If you focus on the outside and what you see now, you may trip yourself up, because what you see and feel about you now is the result of what you used to think. If you don't love you, the person you see now is likely to be full of faults that you have found in yourself. To love yourself fully, you must focus on a new dimension of you. You must focus on the presence inside of you. Take a moment and sit still. Focus on feeling the life presence inside you. As you focus on the presence within, it will begin to reveal itself to you. It is a feeling of pure love and bliss, and it is perfection. That presence is the perfection of you. That presence is the real you. As you focus on that presence, as you feel, love, and praise that presence, you will love yourself fully, quite possibly for the first time in your life. Anytime you look at yourself with critical eyes, switch your focus immediately to the presence within, and its perfection will reveal itself to you. As you do this, all imperfections that have manifested in your life will dissolve, because imperfections cannot exist in the light of this presence. Whether you want to regain perfect eyesight, dissolve disease and restore well-being, turn poverty into abundance, reverse aging and degeneration, or eradicate any negativity, focus on and love the presence within you, and perfection will manifest. A truly good man is not aware of his goodness, and is therefore good. A foolish man tries to be good, and is therefore not good. A truly good man does nothing, yet leaves nothing undone. A foolish man is always doing, yet much remains to be done. When a truly kind man does something, he leaves nothing undone. When a just man does something, he leaves a great deal to be done. When a disciplinarian does something, and no one responds, he rolls up his sleeves in an attempt to enforce order. Therefore, when Tao is lost, there is goodness. When goodness is lost, there is kindness. When kindness is lost, there is justice. When justice is lost, there is ritual. Now ritual is the husk of faith and loyalty, the beginning of confusion. Knowledge of the future is only a flowery trapping of Tao. It is the beginning of folly. Therefore the truly great man dwells on what is real and not what is on the surface, on the fruit and not the flower. Therefore accept the one and reject the other.